The manufacturing enterprise basically is taking some raw material or set of materials or problem, putting it through some complex system and adding value to it and producing something out the other end that didn't exist before. The design enterprise is critical to that, and the folks that do these things need to have strong math and science fundamentals with a good understanding of the fundamentals of engineering and of the technologies that are used in production.
My name is Anthony Horn. I am a 3D CAD draftsman. I am now working alongside engineers to where I'll take their concept and make tool quality CAD models. When I was younger, I had a knack for taking things apart, trying to figure out how they worked, and eventually trying to put them back together. That transformed over to working with engines and things with my dad on cars. High school, I was pretty much a jock. I went to school for physical therapy, and after being in the field, I realized that it was too repetitive and it wasn't enough to keep my interest. I didn't have a clue as to what it was I wanted to do. I just happened to be looking at job postings. Southco was hiring, took the interview, came in for a tour, saw some of the various machines in which they use to manufacture a lot of the parts, and figured it's something I wanted to do.
Southco is a global designer and manufacturer of engineered access solutions. We make hinges, latches, fasteners, products like that for our customers. We have over 75,000 customers worldwide.
Once I was hired with Southco, I came in at the entry-level position, which pretty much had me starting off as pinning on the rivets. Basically, it was a machine that puts the little pin in the rivet. They have a pretty successful career path here at Southco to allow their employees to rapidly progress. So I took advantage of it, and within 2 to 3 years I applied for the journeyman's position on screw machines, and within 3 years had my journeyman's papers and an associate's degree along with it. Southco paid for the classes for the journeymans and the associates as well.
Anthony does both CAD work and drawing work. So he'll create a CAD model to represent the design that the engineer has developed, and then he'll also create drawings. The drawings are a very critical part of the engineering process because they are our communication tool. If we have a design on CAD, we still need to make sure that we communicate to our manufacturing team how to make that part, and we need to communicate to the customer how they need to install the part into their application. So the drawings show all the critical dimensions that the manufacturing team needs to be aware of to make sure that the part is going to fit in the customer's application.
I think there's always going to be a need for CAD designers, and while CAD programs are great, they're really only as good as the person that's working on them. So the demand's going to be there.
I came into Southco at the entry level, and at the entry level I came in at roughly about $13 an hour. Once I got my journeyman's, the pay went up to about $20 an hour. Currently, with my associate's degree and working in the department that I'm working in, my pay has gone up between $55,000 to $60,000 a year. The advice that I would give students about engineering is that it's not as intimidating as it seems. Although a lot of maths and sciences go into it, there are certain aspects in it to where you don't have to use theory all the time, that a lot of times based on how you see things or how you interpret things can go a long way in the engineering field. The thing I like most about my job is the varieties in which we may take on in a single week or even a day. It's not the same type of thing, same type of application. It's always something different.
The design engineering role is very collaborative. So Anthony will work with the design engineers and get involved in brainstorming work to help debug a design when we have a problem or when we want to enhance it.
At this time in my life, I'm pretty satisfied with overall how I feel. I've been allowed to make a decent amount of money, be able to do some of the things that I always dreamed about doing. I've recently just purchased a new house, and it just gives you that satisfaction of being an owner, being able to have something that is yours. And one of the things that I like most is now, because of the jump in pay, that I'm able to do things outside of work I am a basketball coach, which the time in which I'm here at Southco allows me to pursue that avenue. So I still have time and I still have more things I want to accomplish.